However, deputies are still looking for the driver who hit a 13-year-old girl who was walking home from the store last night. London Banks is still in the ICU. Larry Siebert talks to the girl's mother in the sheriff's office. Larry, any idea who did this?
Police do not know that yet. They only have descriptions, which is why Chandra Mosley Banks wants everyone to see her daughter's face and hear her story, especially the driver who put her in the hospital.
They were almost home. 13-year-old London Banks and younger brother Jaden both had snacks in what seemed like a clear path across Ella Boulevard near Spring. What neither saw coming put London in ICU, unconscious, not breathing on her own, nose and teeth broken, and Mom Chandra's heart in pieces too. She talked with us from the hospital on FaceTime.
They were not jaywalking, crossing the street illegally. They crossed the correct way, and so for them to treat her like worse than trash, I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm appalled.
Harris County Sheriff deputies blame a speeding car with dark paint, tinted windows, and a driver who showed no remorse.
I tried to scream London. The car had already hit her and sent her up in the air, and then it took off.
Jaden called his mom, who was already at the hospital. The double mastectomy and bone cancer survivor just finished her last inpatient chemotherapy. She got to her daughter's side as life flight lifted London away.
Complete agony to sit and watch a helpless child suffer, especially unnecessarily.
London loves technology, travel, and watching the Astros. For now, all her mom wants to see is her daughter open her eyes and the person who hurt her in jail.
Turn yourself in, do what's right, because justice will indeed be served.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez tonight tweeting that his deputies have not yet made any arrests in this case. They do need tips. Anyone with information, Mia, is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number 713-222-TIPS.
We will be thinking about London, and we know someone saw something. Hopefully police get their person. Thank you.